Thank you very much for being here today. Today, I want to introduce somebody special to you. One of your sons, your brother, his name is Mr. Alvin Kamara. He lives in the USA. He plays American football. All right? He plays for a team, the Saints. He plays in America. He's here visiting his family, and he brought some of his friends. But then he came to pay us a visit. And he is very, very concerned about how he can help in small ways. And he said, look, MCC is trying, they're doing a good job, starting to do something within the city, and I want to support you all. What can I do for a start? And I said, well, our people first need some attention. They need some things to work with because they need brooms, they need shovel, they need wheelbarrow, they need overhaul, they need safety materials. And he said, okay, let me see what I can do now before I even go back. He's leaving, in a few days, so this was just quick. So Alvin took upon himself and he brought some things. He will tell you how many things he brought, but if you can see over there, those are just samples of what he brought. Some bricks, shovels, wheelbarrow, he brought some cloths for y'all to wear, and then y'all got real boots and all. So we got to tell Alvin thank you. We called a lot of our friends to help us, but Alvin has started, right? So Mr. Kamara, he would say some few words, but we want to thank you. The city needs a whole lot. There's a lot of work to be done in the city. We can't do it all one day, but we need to start doing it in phases. But the people who we depend on to clean the city, the actual people we depend on to get those trash out of the street, these are the people. These are our most important staff. Without these people, we're nothing. Because when people talk about MCC, even though the city government has a lot to do, but the first thing they rate us by is trash. People don't see nothing else. They don't see city planning, they don't see youth services, they don't see health care, they don't see, the economy. The only thing they see first is trash. If the city is not clean, nothing else you've done. And the people who go to work, these people work every day. I was telling you the other day, I was very touched when one of the ladies said she didn't get her salary for 4 months, and she wanted her money because she said, I need to buy my brooms. I'm like, what? You using? She said, yeah, I'm using 4 brooms a month. I'm like, are you serious? Somebody tells you, they didn't say I need my salary to go to eat. They said I need to buy my brooms. That's somebody who want to work. It hit me hard. And so when you ask me what we need, I said we need to start taking care of them. And I'm happy you came to our call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, hear from Alvin now.
Yes. Thank y'all. Right? I talked to the mayor again. Tell me what the issue for, and I said let me address it while I'm on ground right now. Right? So it's easy to come and do that. That's what's needed. That's what's necessary. So that's what we had to do. Y'all the ones gonna get it done. Like I said, people are the most important thing that we have right now. Y'all are the ones that's working. Y'all are doing the job. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm home, right? Y'all, I'm home. So, we're gonna make a difference where we can. So that's what we're doing. So Mayor, appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for giving me the information. And we're here, so we're gonna go out in the city and clean up. That's what we.
So today, Alvin wants to do some small sweeping around. It's not. We know you're not sweep, but what Alvin trying to do is Alvin trying to raise the awareness to tell other people I've started. Come and help the MCC. Today, Alvin brought how many items do we have on the list?
Can we get closer to
We
this
have a
one,
list.
please?
We got a lot of stuff.
So these are the materials.
Okay.
So we got
Materials.
we got 300
Alvin
samples.
brought
This is
for the
just a
MCC
sample. So we got 300
as donation.
300 rakes, probably about 50 something wheelbarrows, 300 pair of rubber gloves, coveralls, raincoats. We got the boots. They're not right here, but in the samples. But we got steel toe boots, rubber boots, and masks. So I mean, the job that these people are doing is not light, right? So they got to protect themselves, and that's what Mr. Mayor told me. He said these people are out there doing it with nothing. They out there sweeping and cleaning and picking up garbage with their hands, and that's this. We can't have that. So I took it upon myself to say, let's do something about it right now. So we went in, literally went in and just said, let's go get it. And we went and got it. We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna clean up the city. It got to start somewhere, so we're gonna start.
So we're gonna go out today. Alvin wants to just do some small sweeping around so people can know. This is a call to all of our family and friends in the diaspora. We want them to help us as they come around. There is a lot of challenges the MCC has. A lot of people say, can't get us done. Why you can't do this? Put your money where your mouth is. Try us and see if we will not get it done. It's a lot to be done, and we're committed to doing it. We only need to get some more resources. We'll get something to people. We'll start doing what we can do to open the door, and we want to encourage other people to help us. After we leave here, Alvin also wants to go and take a look at the landfill, because we talked about the fire that's in the landfill. It's still there. It's still a challenge. We talk about that. We're trying our best, because if we don't get that fire out of that landfill, nothing happens. We clean right now. Our 2 transfer stations are full. And we say this not because we can't do the job. Our business is to do trash. We can't manage fire. So we say it so we can get professional help. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't do this, if we don't get that fire off, no matter how we clean, we got nowhere to put the trash. Again, we're calling for help. So Alvin is going to go after here. We're going to go there. He's going to take a look. And hopefully someday in the future, if there's any way he can do anything about it, he's going to talk to other people to see if he can help. Alvin has said he is very committed, and he wants to see what he can do in many ways for his country. And this is just one way he has manifested it. Thank you very much, Mr. Kamara.
All right.
Thank you.
Sir, can we get a word from him, please?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for this donation. We want to make that clear. And welcome home as a Liberian. Tell us, what motivated you to want to do this?
I'm home. This is my home. I've been away my whole life, right? My mom is from here. My dad is from here. My uncles, aunts, everyone has been here. And I've been dying to come back, and it just wasn't the right time. So now is the right time, and I'm here, and I want to make an imprint in the biggest and best way I can. So this is just something small. I met with the mayor. I met with a lot of people, and what he was talking about, what we talked about was huge. And one of the problems that I brought up was, you drive around, especially being your first time here, you drive around and you see the trash. Yeah, that's a big issue, right? So we kind of talked about it, bounced some ideas off the wall, and just within 2-3 days, we was like, I was like, man, let's go. The problem was that people didn't have anything to wear,
work with,
PPEs, nothing. So I'm like, where are we getting from? Because you have to start somewhere. You can't just keep talking about the issues and not coming up with a solution. Yeah. So I said, okay, what's the issue, and let's come up with a solution. So this was the solution. It's a small part of it. There's still many problems that we have to fix, but this is just a small part, and it's gonna help in a big way.
Thank you. This is very huge, and there are other Liberians who are like you. They're in the U.S. Celebrity folks like you, and there are others not necessarily celebrities, but they're in the U.S. Are you also adding your voice to the mayor's voice to call on Liberians out there to come out here and help folks do this job?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say that. There's glaring issues, right?
Sure.
There's things that all of us are aware of. So a call doesn't really do much if there's no action. So they have to act, all I can do is do what I do and come here and say that I'm gonna be on ground and I'm gonna make contributions and try to get some progress in the city and in the country, and try to get it to back to glory. So the other Liberians that are at home and seeing this, like hopefully they're inspired and hopefully they say, look, I want to come here and help and fix things, but I'm going to do my part. Yeah. So.
Alvin, thank you so much for the donation.
Thank you very much for the donation, Alvin.
Alvin came along with some of his friends. You mind introducing
Yeah, we care.
There's a number of people who came to support Alvin. So please, you mind?
Walk to them.
Yeah, okay. All right. It's one of my teammates, Mark Ingram. He plays American football in the U.S. It's Cam Jordan, current teammate. He plays American football in the U.S. for the Saints. It's Darren Young, one of my best friends. We all here.
Guys, we'd like to say welcome to Liberia. Your colleague Alvin is doing some very cool job to give right back to his country where he's from, and you've decided to willingly join him. You care to add a word to what he's already been saying?
Man, obviously he's Liberian. His family's from Liberia. He invited us to come out, and everyone's welcomed us with open arms.
Sure.
Just a blessing to be here. It's my first time in Africa, and have the opportunity to help the people, help the economy. Everyone who has welcomed us, telling us welcome home. It's really been hitting different. It's really been hitting home. Just to be able to be a blessing and be able to help Alvin out and making a better, making everything better. So we're glad to be here when they came.
All right, you're his direct teammate. Who's Alvin?
I mean, AK is a dude that always takes care of his people, which means family, friends, people around him. And for us to even be here, I told him, when you go home, me too. And so the moment he headed to Liberia, I said, I'm booking my flight, I'm bringing my brother. Okay. And honestly, when you think about AK as a teammate, AK as a person, AK as a man, they're the same person. He never switches up, he never changes. So the heart that you see here is the heart that we get on the field, the heart we get in the locker room, the heart that has been my teammate and my brother for I don't even know how long, 6, 7, 8 years. How long you been in the league now? A long time.
I'm old.
From going from a young man at 21, 22 to who he is now, he's never switched up, he's never changed, and he's always tried to change the game himself.
Okay. Welcome to Liberia. What have you observed so far since you arrived? Something intriguing, something nice.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a blessing to be here, and it opened my eyes. I traveled all over the world, and just to see little bro, man, nothing amazes me no more. Sure. Now he's taking it to a whole nother level on some humanitarian, coming back to his country for the first time. Sure. I told him I wouldn't miss him for the world, so I'm just here to help my brother out. Yeah. You know what I mean? And to give you guys whatever we can.
Alvin has a very serious message. He wants Liberians out there, or folks out there, to come and help the city corporation. When you leave here, will you help to echo his message for him?
Of course. Whatever he do, I'm with it. Right or wrong.